State of New California Notice to all Californians, Grievance 59, March 12, 2019. New California is a state in development exercising its constitutional right to form from the state of California. The process to form New California is authorized and codified in Article 4, Section 3 and 4 of the United States Constitution. Statement of intent. The citizens of New California have decided to remedy the abuse of power by the government of California by exercising their right to form a new state, provided in United States Constitution Article 4, Section 3 and Section 4. We are determined to live under a state government in the United States of America and under the Constitution of the United States. New California Declaration of Independence, January 15, 2018 states, whenever any form of government becomes destructive, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and to institute new government. When a long train of abuses and acts to seize and hold the people's power without legal authority and pursuing invariably the same object that clearly demonstrates a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Preamble of the new state constitution states, we, the representatives of the undersigned counties within the state of California, do acknowledge and humbly invoke the favor of Almighty God for continued civil and religious liberty to ourselves and our posterity. First Amendment of the United States Constitution states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. The counties of New California bring forward 95 grievances to be announced in public on Tuesday at 11 a.m. State of New California Grievance 59, Declaration of Grievance, Statement of Facts. The people of California are suffering from a tyrannical state government which fails to provide a republican form of governance, enables and supports across its southern border the invasion of the United States of America by illegal foreign nationals, and protects vicious criminals who commit outrageous acts of violence upon the citizens of America, all caused by a government of and for a monoparty system led by a tyrannical dictator who openly defies federal law. California state government is in direct violation of the following. United States Constitution Article 4, Section 4, the United States shall guarantee to every state in this union a republican form of government and shall protect each of them against invasion and on application of the legislature or of the executive when the legislature cannot be convened, against domestic violence. United States Constitution Article 6, Section 2, this Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made, or which shall be made under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. Death of the California Republican Party is the order of the day. The California Socialist Governor, the Socialist Monoparty government, along with Socialist county, city officials, and the party apparatchiks, are engaging in the destruction of the Republican form of government as required by Article 4, Section 3 of the United States Constitution. The California Republican Party is now a dead party in the state of California. The party was killed by the actions of the socialists and communists who systematically over 50 years followed a specific plan and designed to destroy the multiple party system that provided a Republican form of government. The process began in 1964 with the Supreme Court decision of Reynolds v. Sims, which in effect destroyed the little federal model of representation. In 1966, Proposition 1 brought the professional legislature, which called for an 11-month, year-round legislature. Next was the 1990 introduction of term limits, which allowed for a previous socialist governor to resurface on the political scene in 2019 to enjoy 8 more years of socialist rule. In the year 2008, a redistricting proposition for state officials was approved, followed by a similar proposition in 2010 for the House of Representatives. To ensure the total destruction of the Republican form of government, For California, the top 2 primary ballot initiative was passed in 2010. All 3 ballot initiatives were sponsored by Republican Party leaders. Today, the Republican Party is a shell of a party deemed to be of no value in California politics. The current Republicans are attempting to make themselves appear to be important by fear-mongering against the current president of the United States while supporting radical green, sustainable movements, open borders, sanctuary state, increased entitlements to increased dependency, no support for county sheriffs or law enforcement. The Democratic Party is the next party to be destroyed. For those who remember their history or even understand socialism, know that a dictator does not need a party system or representatives as you find in a Republican form of government. The end result to date is the rise of the dictator to be the supreme ruler of the state of California. Totalitarians demand the destruction of the United States Constitution, Bill of Rights, and the Declaration of Independence. Totalitarians are well nested in the government of California and are working feverishly to destroy the ideals of the United States of America. New California state will not tolerate the rise of the totalitarian insurrection. The government of California, the current governor and monoparty system, along with local officials, are following a coordinated design with the intent to actively engage in acts of insurrection against the U.S. Constitution. The Insurrection Act of 1807 is a United States federal law that governs the ability of the President of the United States to deploy military troops within the United States to put down lawlessness, insurrection, and rebellion, acts of secession. Therefore, the California government, in conjunction with the socialist state executive, instituted wherever the current socialist governor has usurped power, has created a reign of terror on United States citizens living in California with the intent to secede from the United States of America and thus destroy the very union of states which secures our liberty and freedom. Abdication of authority. Betrayal by the sitting communist governor of California, the monoparty legislature, and local elected officials is evidence of abdication of their responsibilities of authority and sovereignty over the state and citizens of the United States living in California. Prayer. The citizens of New California State pray for the President to exercise his authority under the Insurrection Act of 1807 to end the tyranny being foisted upon the United States citizens living in California State. This concludes these proceedings. For more information and to donate, please go to newcaliforniaoc.org.